So I was thinking of doing maybe like an extension, like a service like you guys have, and try to throw that on WordPress and then kind of like build a community around that. Having said that, I don't know if you want to do some high level real quick, like what are the, pros and cons of sort, if possible. Let's say your service, what I mean, versus let's say something like Patreon or a Gumroad, in a sense. Like what are the benefits if I use integrate
Well,
your stuff with WordPress?
benefit is a relative term, right? Because
Yeah.
in order to identify a benefit, you need to understand what you're trying to accomplish. Because in certain circumstances, Patreon could be more beneficial given the circumstances. Given another set of circumstances, MemberMass could be more beneficial.
So basically, it's like I said, it's still in motion. I'm still building it,
yeah,
and so again, do the base blogging in a sense, do a lot of videos, training people. Just to let you know, basically, I'm trying to build my app using no code technology in a sense. Obviously, lately it's a popular thing, and I've been doing a lot of research to see, how I can learn stuff. And I'm like, you know what? Why not just start documenting the journey, having some training videos, whatever no code tools I eventually decide to use. Certain elements of those videos, putting it behind a paywall in a sense, that's why membership comes in. And additionally, start building a community where even the community will be behind a paywall per se. You know what I mean? I feel like maybe Patreon and Gumroad obviously might not have all that capabilities in a sense where, let's say, WordPress, I can always see,
yeah,
what extensions I can throw in there and come somehow, and putting all those behind, let's say, your member service. Is that something that kind of easy to do, or let's say depending, or do you guys only support certain extensions? Others, basically, the developer might need to get involved.
well, all of that is possible. Everything you're saying, right? So because we're a WordPress plugin, and we integrate seamlessly into WordPress, you have access to all the other plugins that go with WordPress. For example, we don't offer forum functionality, but we integrate with the WordPress user system. So therefore, we do integrate by naturally with other forum plugins. We integrate specifically with bbPress, which is a forum plugin built by
Okay, yeah.
WordPress. So yeah, the benefits ultimately, hearing what you're trying to accomplish, benefits of Patreon and Gumroad. I'm not familiar with what Gumroad does, but is that it's going to be very easy for you to set it up. There's not a lot of things for you to configure. There's no theme for you to style. There's no page for you to market your site. There's no identity basically. It's very
Exactly.
which is a benefit in certain circumstances, right? If you're just getting started and you just want to see if you're going to get some traction, it's great. It's a great time to use those tools. However, as soon as you get any sort of indication that there's traction, you will need a more sophisticated system that can scale and grow with you as you're indicating. So that's going to be the downside to those tools, is you're not going to have the flexibility to do anything. You don't control the customer, you don't control the billing. For example, one of the key things of running a subscription business in terms of increasing your lifetime customer value is that you can make additional offers to them that they're already members, and they can accept those offers with a single click using the card on file. None of that stuff is possible with Patreon or, again, I'm not familiar with Gumroad, so I can't speak to that. But with Patreon, it's not possible, right? There's only one way that people get billed, and you have no control over it. So
exactly. Yeah, I'm just looking at my notes over here. Like I said, I'm still building it. I'm looking at my notes over here. Obviously, there's eventually going to be like courses and stuff like that. So that's exactly because I want to be able to add tools, and on top of that, I want to be able to have full control on the design of and experience of the site.
yeah,
I'm gravitating away from Patreon because it's not going to give my users the experience that I'm hoping to deliver in a sense. So okay, I mean, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I was like. Just looking at your thing. I mean, I like your offering and stuff like that. But again, I'm just starting, trying to figure things out. So,
cool. Well, yeah, I mean, we're doing this every Friday. So, if you get to a point where you have more questions, feel free to jump back in. And of course, our support team is here 7 days a week. So you just email us at support@memorymouse.com with any questions you have. And
Okay, really appreciate your time.
all right.
And thank you. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Okay, so we're going to wrap it up for today. Appreciate everyone for joining, and we will see you next time.